You could live with your cat for years and still have no idea what really makes them happy. And even worse, you might be missing out on doing small things they absolutely love, but that less than 3% of people actually do on a daily basis. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Get ready to completely change the way you connect with your cat. Trust me, they'll look at you differently after this. But before we dive in, let me ask you a quick favor. If you love cats, now's the perfect time to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm always bringing you content that helps you better understand your feline friend. Oh, and make sure to stick around until the end, because the last tip might really surprise you and could even improve your cat's behavior in just a few days. Seriously, and of course, drop a comment below letting me know if you already do any of these things, or if they're brand new to you. Number 1. Respecting your cat's silence and observation moments. You know those times when your cat is just sitting by the window, staring off into nothing? It might look like they're doing absolutely nothing, but for them, that quiet moment is incredibly meaningful. It's a time of contemplation. They're observing the environment, processing smells, sounds, movements, and just being completely present. It may seem like they're zoning out, but in reality, they're in a state of focus and emotional balance. Most people, when they see their cat like this, can't help themselves. They want to scoop them up, pet them, play, or start talking to them. But what many cat owners don't realize is that by interrupting this peaceful moment, they're breaking something very valuable to the cat: their control over their own space and time. Cats deeply value their independence, and when you respect that silence, when you simply allow them to enjoy that moment without invading it, something powerful happens. They start to trust you more. And in the feline world, trust is everything. And guess what? When your cat feels that they can be around you without being forced into interaction, they'll come to you on their own. And when they do, it will be with much more affection, warmth, and genuine connection. It's in these small gestures, or in choosing not to act, that you build a deeper, more meaningful relationship with your cat. Number 2. Sense stimulation. Very few people know this, but cats love to explore the world through smell. A cat's sense of smell is one of their most powerful senses and often underestimated in a domestic environment. In the wild, cats rely on their nose to mark territory, recognize other animals, find food, and detect danger. In other words, their sense of smell is a major source of information and pleasure. Things like catnip, valerian root, silvervini, or even objects with unfamiliar scents, like a cloth with your scent or something that came from outside, can provide incredibly rich sensory experiences. These scents stimulate areas of the brain linked to curiosity, relaxation, and well-being. It's like a form of sensory therapy for your cat. Instead of only offering visual or motion-based toys, try incorporating items with new, interesting smells into your cat's environment. You could rub a bit of catnip on a scratching post, hide herbal sachets around the house, or create a little scent zone using different safe items that you rotate regularly. Always do this safely and pay attention to your cat's reactions and comfort. You'll be amazed at how intrigued they become, sniffing, rolling, rubbing, or simply becoming more engaged with their surroundings. And the most surprising part, hardly anyone does this. Small actions like this can make a huge difference in your cat's mental and emotional health. Number 3. Providing vertical freedom. Cats love height. This is part of their natural instinct as hunters and observers of their surroundings. In the wild, they always seek out high spots, like tree branches, rocks, or the tops of bushes, to have a privileged view of their territory, spot potential prey or threats, and feel safe. Being elevated gives them control and peace of mind. However, inside the home, most people only offer floor space, which greatly limits this essential need. Without access to elevated areas, cats can become bored, insecure, and even more stressed, since they lose the opportunity to observe their environment comfortably and safely. If you create vertical pathways by installing shelves on the walls, cat cubbies, cat trees, or adapting furniture so they can climb and hide, your cat will feel much happier and more secure. These spaces allow them to choose where to be, rest at a height, and have their own exclusive territory, increasing their sense of control and comfort. Additionally, this vertical freedom helps balance your cat's emotions, reducing anxiety, and preventing unwanted behaviors caused by stress or lack of proper stimulation. Cats with access to heights tend to be more confident, calm, and content. In the end, providing these vertical spaces completely changes your cat's behavior. You'll notice a calmer, more curious, and happier feline who truly feels like the owner of your home. Number 4. Silent communication through body language and eyes. Contrary to what many people think, cats don't need to hear your voice all the time to feel connected to you. In fact, they communicate much more through body language, a complex and subtle system that goes far beyond what we usually imagine. A classic example of this silent communication is the slow blink, which in the feline world acts like a "I trust you" message or a gesture of calm and affection. When you look at your cat and slowly blink at them, you're sending a message of safety and peace. If they blink back, it means they're comfortable and trust you, creating a very special connection. Besides the slow blink, there are many other signs in a cat's body that indicate how they're feeling: ear positions, tail movements, overall posture, even the way they rub against you. Learning to interpret this silent language is key to strengthening your bond with your cat. If you start practicing this subtle communication and pay close attention to how your cat responds, you'll be amazed at the depth of connection you can create. This silent exchange is powerful, intimate, and full of meaning, and it's something only true cat lovers can perceive and appreciate. Number 5. Daily sensory and mental enrichment. This is one of the most important points, and unfortunately, almost no one does it properly. Enriching your cat's environment daily is essential to activate their natural instincts and ensure they stay mentally stimulated and happy. You can do this in many simple and creative ways. Hiding treats in different places around the house, regularly changing the location of their toys, creating simple challenges that make your cat think, or even making them hunt for their own food, stimulating their natural hunting behavior. These little games are crucial for their mental health. When a cat is encouraged to use their brain and senses, they expend energy in a healthy way, reducing boredom and stress, common causes of anxiety and even aggressive behavior. Cats who don't receive enough stimulation can become frustrated, bored, and may develop behavioral problems. On the other hand, a cat living in an environment rich in sensory and mental stimuli tends to be happier, more balanced, and enjoy a much better quality of life. Plus, daily enrichment strengthens the bond between you and your cat as they start associating these moments with fun, safety, and attention. So, dedicating a little time each day to provide this kind of stimulation isn't just caring for your cat's well-being, it's an investment in their emotional health and positive behavior. Try different activities and observe which ones they enjoy most. Variety is also a great ally. See, these are 5 simple actions, but they have the power to completely transform your cat's life. And, of course, yours too. These small changes, which may seem simple at first glance, actually create a much deeper and more genuine connection between you, improving your feline's emotional well-being and bringing more harmony to your home environment. When you start applying these practices, you're giving your cat exactly what they need to feel valued, safe, and loved. This creates a positive cycle. The more respected and stimulated they feel, the more affectionate and calm they become, strengthening the bond between you. If you put at least 2 of these actions into practice today, you'll notice a significant difference in your cat's behavior in a short time. They will begin to show more affection, seeking your company more often and more spontaneously. You'll notice they become more relaxed, less anxious, and even more curious about their surroundings. Moreover, the trust between you will grow because your cat will feel safer and more respected. This sense of security translates into less stress and anxiety, which helps prevent behaviors like scratching furniture, aggression, or isolation, common problems in cats whose needs aren't met. Another important point is that these actions help keep your cat's mind active and healthy, preventing boredom and monotony, which can lead to behavioral problems and even stress-related illnesses. In the end, these 5 actions are more than just simple tips. They are true secrets to building a healthy, loving, and lasting relationship with your cat. These practices benefit not only your cat, but your entire family, making the home environment happier and more harmonious. Try putting these actions into practice and get ready to be surprised by the transformation. Your cat will start looking at you differently with more trust and affection, and your relationship will become much more special. Now, tell me in the comments, which of these actions do you already practice with your cat? And which one was a total new discovery for you? I'm really eager to hear your story because every cat has its own unique personality, and the experiences of each cat owner are incredibly valuable to our entire community. Sharing what already works for you not only helps others learn, but also builds a sense of connection among all of us who care deeply about our feline friends. Your insights can inspire someone who might be struggling to understand their cat or looking for new ways to make their pet happier and healthier. Sometimes, the smallest change or a new idea shared by a fellow cat lover can make all the difference in improving a cat's well-being and strengthening the bond between cat and owner. Don't hesitate to be detailed. Tell us about those special moments when you noticed a positive change, or maybe even a challenge you faced and overcame. By opening up, you help create a supportive space where everyone feels welcome to share, learn, and grow together. Remember, this community thrives on shared knowledge and love for cats, so your comment could be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. So go ahead, drop your thoughts below, and let's keep making life better for our cats, one small step at a time. Also, when you share your experiences, questions, or even challenges you face, you're contributing to creating a warm, welcoming, and collaborative space where everyone can learn and grow together. This kind of open dialogue fosters a sense of community and support, making it easier for cat owners at all levels from beginners to seasoned pros to find helpful advice and encouragement. Sometimes, a simple tip shared by one person, like a new way to engage a shy cat or a clever trick to reduce anxiety, can completely transform another owner's relationship with their feline friend. These shared insights can lead to breakthroughs that make life happier and more peaceful for both cats and their humans. By talking about the ups and downs, you also help normalize the challenges of cat ownership. No one has all the answers, and hearing about how others overcame similar struggles reminds us that we're not alone. It creates a safe space where we can all celebrate successes, ask for help, and learn from one another's experiences. Ultimately, this exchange of knowledge and support strengthens the bond not just between you and your cat, but within our entire community of cat lovers. So don't hesitate to share what you've learned. Your story could be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. If you have a special routine, trick, or activity that your cat loves, don't hesitate to share it with us. This exchange of knowledge is what makes this community so rich and passionate about our furry friends. Here, no one is alone on this journey. We're all together to ensure our cats have the best possible quality of life. And, of course, if you've stayed with me until here, I want to sincerely thank you for your time and attention. Take a moment to leave your like and subscribe to the channel to keep receiving exclusive content full of practical tips and insights that will transform your relationship with your cat. This really helps the channel grow and reach more people who also love these amazing animals. Don't forget to share this video with that friend who loves cats but might be missing important details that make all the difference in the behavior and happiness of their felines. The more people who know these tips, the more happy cats we'll have out there. Let's build together a community where love, respect, and care for cats are the priority. Your cat deserves all this special affection and attention, and you deserve to experience this wonderful journey of harmonious and affectionate coexistence. Don't hesitate to participate, comment, and share. Your voice makes all the difference here.